What's going on, everybody? All right, so look, check this out. Big, massive update, all right? As always, hit that subscribe, show your support. Let's keep growing and let's keep going. Check this out, all right? So look, the Russo brothers are back over at Marvel, and this is huge. They're going to be working on the next project with the Avengers, and of course, we know what they did with the Infinity Saga and all that stuff. This is awesome. I see that movies are slowly going back to the good old days, all right? When the Russo brothers were there, everything was fine and dandy, and those films did good. Of course, Endgame was good, but Infinity War was better. Both were good, and both were very entertaining. After that, like I said, after Endgame, MCU has just been going down the hole, and it just became into the MCU, all right? Now, that is trending all over the internet, and not only now, it's going to continue, all right? And guess what's not trending? Oh, that's right, DC. You know why? Because DC is so focused on the circus that they're trying to do with James Gunn, and it's not building no type of excitement, and nobody cares about it. Like I said, and I talked about it, that the bank investors, you know, and everything that has to do with all the funding, when you have Bank of America coming out saying that Warner Brothers Discovery is not working and they need to find another solution, that tells you another thing. Now check this out. This is why I am fully convinced now that WB is going to restore the Snyderverse, because if WB does not want to sell their IP, they only have two options, especially with how bad their stocks are doing right now. Is one, you're gonna have to restore the Snyderverse, because especially now that everything that's going on with Marvel and, you know, the Russo brothers are back, they're gonna want to run up and try to get some, you know, serious competition. So we know that with James Gunn is not gonna work. So this is why I see that behind the scenes things are getting worked, and WB's trying to rebuild that relationship with Zack Snyder so they can pick up and continue with the Snyderverse and be able to restore it, because that's where the money is at. That's where the profit, and that's where the huge numbers were at, and people were at the theaters when those movies were out. And say what you want, but when the Snyderverse was around, people were going to movie theaters. I don't care what you say otherwise. That's the fact. People were sitting in those theaters and people were out there, and it's proven after Zack Snyder, nothing has been the same. And the same thing after Marvel with the Russo brothers. After Endgame, nothing has been the same. You imagine that right now with this big announcement with Marvel, all of a sudden now DC just announces, hey, look, we're going to bring Zack back, we're going to release the Ayer cut, and we're restoring the Snyderverse. Boom, there you go. Stocks are going to shoot up high. Numbers are going to go sky high. Everybody's going to be talking on social media. It's going to be nuts, and it's going to be wild on the internet. Everybody and everyone everywhere is going to be talking. But what's the problem? That WB doesn't like success, it looks like. And until they don't do that, they're going to keep on being in the negative, and they're going to keep on losing out money. But again, fire James Gunn, restore the Snyderverse, bring Zack back, release the Ayer cut. We will stop at nothing, because it's coming. In due time, it will make a comeback. Don't give up. Keep on showing your support. We're at 1.2 thousand followers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep on subscribing. Let's keep growing. Let's keep going. Drop your comments, and until next time.